PS National Treasury. She has Masters of Arts in Economics, Bachelor's, and also has a Bachelor's in Economics. She also comes from Kakamega. We also have Samson Ogola from Homa Bay. And then we have Joyce Mugure from Nakuru. We have Bendera Wilson from Kilifi and Sophie Ombachi from Nyamira, Mr. Speaker. And we also have a representative for PWDs who is awaiting gazettement. Question 3, Mr. Speaker. With respect to the secretariats of the county committees and appointment of county coordinators, Regulation 18 of the NGAF regulation provides as follows. A summary. Is it? Where is it? Yeah, Regulation 18, Mr. Speaker. The Secretariat of the County Committee says there shall be a Secretariat of the County Committee in each county which shall consist of a county coordinator appointed by the board from relevant county. 2, the officer of Secretariat shall be appointed through an open and competitive process. And from a reading of Regulation number 18, of the subject regulation, it is abundantly clear, Mr. Speaker, that county coordinators are recruited by the board and not the cabinet secretary, Mr. Speaker. Further, the fund has a CEO of the fund who is appointed by the board under Regulation 17, who has a responsibility for operations of the fund and activities. And under Regulation 22 of NGAF regulation, board shall at least once in 3 months submit a report to Cabinet Secretary responsible for matters relating gender affairs and a copy of report to Parliamentary Committee responsible for matters relating affirmative action and social development. Mr. Speaker, under Regulation 22 of NGAF regulation, there is no legal obligation on the part of NGAF board to report to the Cabinet Secretary for Gender Affairs on recruitment, appointment of the Secretariat of the County Committee. As a Cabinet Secretary, under the law then, Mr. Speaker, there is no, as a Cabinet Secretary under the law, Mr. Speaker, I do not participate in the appointment of county coordinators, as that is the responsibility of the board. My simple role, Mr. Speaker, is to constitute part of the membership of the board by appointing some members thereof, Mr. Speaker. And be that as it may, Mr. Speaker, I reasonably believe that the appointment of coordinators in question, which was done by the board, must have done through an open and competitive process in strict conformity with the Constitution, in accordance with the requirements of, among other laws, the Public Service Commission Act 2017, the Public Service Commission Regulations 2020, the Public Service Values and Principles Act 2015, and the Human Resource Instruments approved by the Public Service Commission, Mr. Speaker.
You are done?
Yes.
Yes, Mbayu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Let me take this opportunity to tell the members here, the Kenyans,